advised. An enemy team hunting you. Opposing target neutralized. Well done. Enemy UAV overhead.
Bringing down an airstrike.
Hostile dropping into the area.
This is Striker 3-1, good copy. Strike inbound. Splash, good kill.
Overhead. Extraction is standing by. Mark an LZ. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead. You evaded the enemy trackers. Good work. Enemy launched an advanced playmaker exposed.
Good, Hellraisers, and welcome back to our brand new episode. Now I'm just going to be talking about the video that you guys just saw. So as you can see, I pushed 2 full teams. Of course, it was we're playing trios, so that's why you see the 6 kills. There were two different teams. Now there are different ways of pushing teams in train station. Either you go from the bottom, or the middle, or the roof. Now if you go on the roof, you know that at some point you're going to get down, because if everybody lands on the roof, at some point you're gonna get hit with a crossfire, and you won't have enough plates to plate up since you just landed. Of course, now we're talking about just landing. Even if you're coming over with a helicopter, at some point you're gonna run out of shields, especially if all the team is upstairs. Now that's why I prefer dropping on the first floor. Now right now there was one key element that I didn't have with me that would have made it much easier to get the team wipes. It is the bouncing Bettys. I usually drop with 2 bouncing Bettys. This time I had Semtexes for the simple reason that I'm trying to do the challenges for other skin camos that require me to finish people off with Semtex, which is why the first guy that I downed on the stairs, I actually didn't finish him off. I tried to get him with the Semtex. But if, on the other hand, I would have had my bouncing Bettys, I would have put one at the top of the stairs. Now, people do not see that one. They never see it. And that tells me, that gives me 2 information. 1, that there's somebody on the 2nd floor, and 2, that they hurt, so they're trying to camp or trying to find a place to hide. These are important because if I don't know that there's someone on the 2nd floor, I could be running around and they could ambush me. And second, if they're not hurt, they could just be looking around, or they're probably up there expecting someone to be there. But when they're hurt, they know that someone's there, but they don't know where you are, especially if you're ghosted. So at some point it's good that they're on high alert, but at the same time they don't have that much armor, so they're either plating up on a corner or hiding in a corner. So you better check your corners. But that, for me at least, is for me to know where people are. Now that is the first bouncing Betty. The second bouncing Betty would be on, if you guys saw, on the side of train station. If you're looking from the top, the north side, there is a bunch of stairs that lead from the buy station that the guy was there up to the side of the 2nd floor. And those 2 doors, I would usually put a bouncing Betty there, because people come up to train station the 1st floor. There's actually 4 ways. There's either the way from the outside where I landed, as you guys saw, or there's the stairs from downstairs where I'm gonna put a bouncing Betty, or there is the other doors, 2 doors where I put a bouncing Betty, and then the 4th one is actually the stairs that leads from the outside ground floor to the 2nd floor directly. Those on the side of train station, but usually people who go through there go directly for some reason, so they always end up stepping or activating my first bouncing Betty. So that's why I don't worry about those doors. And last but not least is people coming from the roof. Now people coming from the roof is less often, because for some reason it takes a long time to come down from the stairs. It's similar to going down 2 stairs. Sorry. And so yeah, so I'm really covering the most that I can. Now usually, of course, it's better if you have a team with you, but since I'm pushing solo, that's what you have to know. Now the first team that I pushed, I went up the stairs. Of course, at that point I got the first one, I got the second one down, and the third one I was pretty sure he was down, but I was waiting for his friend to either come back or for someone else to come, because I didn't even know, because their health was pretty low, so I didn't even know if they were engaging still with the second team or the second team took refuge. It was only later that I understood that the second team actually took refuge in the 1st floor. And then when I finished them all off, I was going downstairs, and that's when I saw the first team there. Now I didn't have my bouncing Bettys, so I didn't know that they were on the 1st floor of train station. That's why when you saw the guy camping at the far end of the tunnel with a sniper, ghosted him and his buddy, I would have at least had a notification. You know, or at least if I didn't, if I had my bouncing Betty and hadn't been set up, I would have always checked to my right to make sure that the doors were closed. But in this case, I didn't have, so it was too many variables. I decided not to even look, and that's when I got shot. Gladly, I didn't get down. And then as I saw the second guy come in, damn, sorry about that. And I saw the second guy try to come in throwing bazookas. As you saw, I had no shield, so I had to go outside to shield up. Now at this point I had 2 choices, either to come back on the 1st floor, but I realized that people would actually, if both of the guys are on the 2nd floor, it would be very difficult for me to go on them head on, especially that they know that I'm broken and they actually know where I am. They know that I'm the right section of train station, so there wouldn't be any, I would have to be really lucky or maneuver my way pretty quickly. So I decided to take the safe way, and I took the roof. Now once you're on the roof, there are 2 ways to do it. Either you shoot the glass and go down, or I could have taken the normal stairs or jumped, parachuted, as you saw where I killed the second guy. Now, of course, you can always take the stairs, which is what I could have done, safest way possible. But I wanted to have an overlook, and once I killed the first guy, the second guy I knew where he was. I could have got him, but knowing that I don't have a long range gun, whether it be an LMG or an assault rifle, I knew that if I would come down from the stairs, the normal stairs, there would be a high chance that he would down me, especially where he was camping there mounted. So I had to do the whole turn, parachute, and come from the side. Now, people do not expect that. They don't expect you to react that way. They really expect you to hold off and camp. It's pretty normal standard thing to do, especially if you're by yourself. You're not going to be pushing normally a team by 3. I just like to push myself when it comes to plunder, so that's why that happened. So yeah, that was how I finished all the 2 teams. It was pretty good. I always try to pick different locations on the map, and whether it be on here or whether it be on Rebirth, and try to maneuver my way around and show you guys where exactly to land, how to maneuver your way. I also did a few days of video on the bunkers in Boneyard. It's a pretty nice gameplay. There's also the houses on the far end of Boneyard, between Boneyard and Storage Town. There's a video coming up soon. Stay tuned for that one. And there's another video that I already posted. I think it was yesterday, before yesterday, about the huge hangar in Boneyard, where I dropped 70 kills without being down the whole game. I think I posted the whole game because it was a crazy hectic game all game long. Now, of course, maybe the night mode is playing an effect on it. I do like it. It's harder for me to find enemies, but it's harder for enemies to find me too. Now, when they rush, all in all, you have a higher chance of seeing them first if you're concentrated than them just shooting at you and pinning you all the time, giving them, of course, an unfair advantage. That is pretty much it. This is the first time I really talk about one of these videos. I have a few of my friends asking me about this. Nothing too big. They were asking me to maybe do these videos so that they could learn and know how to push buildings better. Even though the game's been out for a few years now, I feel like a lot of people usually just push. When you say push, they just push from the front door, and that's why they usually lose all their push battles. You need to, if you're in a team, of course, there's strategy. Each one needs to take an entry. Try to take the least damage possible. You never know if there's another team or someone else sneak in. You always try to take the safest way and the one with the least amount of damage to yourself. Of course, unless all your teammates are super good rushers and top players, which usually doesn't happen unless they're like top streamers playing together. But otherwise, always be safe. Do your maneuvers like I am. See, it does look good. It is pretty professional. But yeah, I'm not taking wild risks, like going head on with a weapon, not knowing that what weapon he has, and he's taking cover unmounted. That would be just stupid. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Let me guys let me know what you guys think about these type of videos. If I should continue doing them. If not, just let me know in the comment section below, and I'll take it into consideration. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Take it easy.